What's going on, man? It's your boy Grubs. You know what I'm saying? We back with another video, so we just gonna get straight into it. Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when you're being liked versus being respected, here's the difference between somebody liking you and them respecting you. People like you, they're comfortable around you, right? You know what I'm saying? They usually, people who just want to be liked, guys who just want to be liked, they're non-confrontational. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to check blatant disrespect. You feel me? They're usually agreeable with things all the time. You know what I'm saying? And they're not really looking for any trouble. They're not really looking for, any conflict. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with somebody who just care about being respected, they don't care about how you feel about what they got going on or how you feel about what they got to tell you. The main thing is they're standing on business of what they got to do regardless of how you feel, And that's what us as men need to do. It's that simple. People liking you, bro, just because someone like you doesn't mean they're not open to disrespecting you. And I say this because you have people that you could hang with every day, right? That you be around all the time, right? But they would talk shit about you behind your back, right? They would disrespect you in front of certain other people. You know what I'm saying? This right here just shows you, right, that they do not have respect for you, but they like you enough to hang out with you. They like you enough to talk to you and have bullshit conversations. So you gotta check that shit from the gate. And the way you handle this is, right, when it comes to just being respected, you just carry yourself with a level of respect and you just don't take people's bullshit. And anytime you're uncomfortable with something, no matter how small or how big it is, you address it. You just address the issues that you have a problem with it. That's all it is. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter how people feel about the issues you got to address. If you address somebody about something that gets on your fucking nerves, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how they feel about it. They should respect you enough because you addressed it and they know that you're not the fuck with on that. You're not the one to fuck with about that, right? Regardless of how they feel. You know what I mean? Now, when they like you, you know what I'm saying, you don't say nothing and you just cool with shit, right? People keep doing that thing, right? Right, they'll like you though. I mean, like, they'll talk to you, they'll be cool with you, but they'll do this dumb, disrespectful shit in your face. And they'll keep doing it. You know what I mean? And now that you didn't address it the first time that they did it, they're gonna keep doing it. And now when you try to tell them to stop, now you probably gotta fight them or do some crazy shit to make them stop because they didn't kept doing it so long where they're comfortable of doing it. And since you allowed it to go on for so long, why should we stop now? Right? So, yeah. You know what I mean? You gotta value respect over being liked. You know what I'm saying? When people respect you, they're not gonna play games with you. Right? When people respect you, right? There's people that probably don't like you enough. Like they won't like you enough to hang out with you, but they'll respect you enough to not disrespect you when they see you. Right? Because they know it's a problem behind that. They know that you a man or you a woman that stands on business behind what the fuck they talking about. That's all it is. And a lot of times we try to be like, you know what I'm saying? We try to be likable people to a lot of people. We try to be a person that just get along with everybody. Listen, I don't believe in just getting along with everybody because a lot of people be having some bullshit that be going on in their lives. And they try to get you to go along with them. You know, even though you would tell them you're not with it, you're not cool with it, you know what I'm saying? They still try to force that idea upon your life. And you got to knock that shit off. You got to knock that shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? You got to knock it out the way to the point where people won't even think about coming around you with that bullshit because they already know how you're going to react. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And at the end of the day, it's roles that need to be played. You know what I mean? When you violate your role and trying to be the nice guy, trying to be a likable person, you know what I'm saying? People walk over likable people. People walk over people that they can just treat nice. Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Being the nice guy, the likable guy isn't always the best option sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Notice one thing about assholes, right? People think that they're assholes, but people respect assholes. You know what I'm saying? Because assholes don't go for no bullshit. Right? I use somebody for example, right? Let's look at the rapper DaBaby, right? Y'all remember back then, you know what I'm saying, when he was beating motherfuckers up on camera and shit like that, right? And he was saying all this wild shit, even to his baby mom. You know what I mean, on camera, or it might have been a mother of his kids. I don't know. It was a girl that he was dealing with. And they had an argument on live, and he was saying all this crazy shit and got that bitch booted out of her house by the cops. You feel me? Point of the story is this, right? A lot of people think DaBaby was an asshole for that. And he might have been. But the point is, right? Nobody's coming up to DaBaby trying to test him. Nobody's coming up to DaBaby blatantly disrespecting him, right? Because even though, yeah, he might have done some asshole shit, you know that ain't the nigga to fuck with. You know that ain't the nigga to try that shit with, because you know what could happen behind that. He's willing to do something about it. That's how you just need to be. Just be willing to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And be willing to show motherfuckers that you're willing to do something about it too. And if you need to get reckless, because sometimes it calls for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm keeping it short and sweet today, man. You know what I mean? Just focus on being respected, not like. That's the video for today. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot going on, man. I got to get busy right after this. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's Saturday, I still got work to do. You know what I mean? I got people coming through for this. So, y'all stay cool. Y'all stay out of trouble. And y'all stay up, man. Until next time.